was really awesome. I have always dreamed of racing here myself. Growing up as a little kid and playing football on this hillside and watching my heroes race and thinking it was just the coolest thing ever to actually be one of the guys with a race suit on out here meant a lot to me. And I hope that some of those kids that were watching that night had that same feeling when they watched the drivers out there racing. And we were lucky enough to finish in the top three. We ran second that night. One spot out of the goods place, winning the race. But second is still pretty good, and especially to have a good run like that in front of my hometown crowd, my friends, my family, that meant a lot. Any good run here, just to be racing here, no matter the result, is special to me. So I'll take that one, learn from it, and hopefully win the next one come August. Well, getting through lap traffic is going to be pretty crucial. I was fortunate enough to start out front, and we led until we got to lap traffic, and I got past there. And then Anthony Macri, who later went on to win the race, he was able to slice and dice through the field pretty well and put a pretty big gap between me and him. So I think showing a little more aggression in lap traffic, hopefully I'm in that same scenario again where I can start out front. The night really has to play in your favor with a little luck involved. You got to be fast right from the get-go in qualifying to put yourself in that position. So really take those notes, try to duplicate all of that, plus a little extra speed and a little extra aggression. Hopefully we can be there and see the checkered first. Well, it is big. It's fast, 5/8 of a mile. Really mentally, I try to just reverse it to say, hey, it's brown and it's round. It's just a racetrack like all the other ones. You don't want to psych yourself out by knowing that you're going faster than you normally are, or you're entering the corner at speeds that the car might not be made for. When you put the helmet on, you kind of take away any realization of, I might crack the wall and, get hurt here. So you just turn into a knucklehead when you put on the helmet. So I think that's the good part about having that absence of fear a little bit, because this is a monster racetrack and it's fast, and you got to have this set of skills and be brave around lap traffic, especially in an open wheel car. This is a fantastic racetrack. It's big and wide, and it puts on a great race. And I think that the fans got what they paid for so far in every event here. The sprint car race coming up is going to be even better, racing for $20,000. I mean, that's a big paying show. I got to kudos to Cody for putting that on, and kudos to the fans for keeping the support rolling in. Every event he's had here has just been totally packed, and it's so cool to see. And I've been fortunate enough to be at all of them, and I'm a fan first, and luckily a driver on one of those nights second. So can't wait to do it again. Well, it's like a legendary racetrack, and it really is. I mean, the history and the guys that have raced here in the past, if you can be one of the lucky ones to wear a race suit and drive a race car at this facility, you're on a list with true legends, and that's, to me, that's reason enough. I guess I'm a little different being local to the area, and there might be some other guys that are in the similar boat as I am, that went and watched races when it was open in the past, and I feel that to me it takes on a whole new meaning. This track does. I still get butterflies just looking out at the racetrack and thinking what it meant to me as a kid. I still have some of that in my heart. I still have a lot of it in my heart, to be honest. And I'm so thankful for Cody to put this back on. And it's just a different style of racetrack than most. We race at a lot of bull rings. We race at a lot of 3/8 mile, half miles. But this just takes it to that new level, and it takes your mindset, crank it up one more notch. It'd mean the world. I don't want to psych myself up into too much about it to where I make a mistake and be, I don't want to say, I don't think there's such thing as over-focused, but over-psyched out. And I want the night to roll out the way it's supposed to, and I hope that out front when it happens, and you know, the night's going to unfold, and I want to do my part to make sure I put myself in the right place and do all that I can in my control to be the best I can that night. And I think if we do our jobs, there's no reason we can't win it. Yeah, it would mean the world to me. This would be probably at the top of the list of races I would choose. If I could choose to win any, it'd be this one, or any race here. Just to stand in that victory lane in front of my hometown crowd would be top notch. We're kind of just running a flexible schedule this year, a true outlaw schedule. We're hitting and missing races. We're not so much following a certain series. We're having fun with it, and it's nice, like you said, being a dad of two. We've actually missed a few races this year, and for things like a kid's soccer game and things like that. I never thought I'd be saying that, but it is true. And as life changes, so does the schedule. We're not really focused on hitting 80 to 100 races this year. We might land at the 60, which is still a ton of races. Yeah. And you have to run that many to be sharp and to exist with these guys, because the best in the business, and it's really insane, the talent level. So we're flexible this year. We're having fun. We're traveling a little bit. We just recently won a race in Indiana, so that's cool. I need to mark West Virginia off the list too. Well, we do the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at @Cale Conley, and on Facebook it's Cale Conley Racing. And follow along. We'll post our schedules, upcoming races, results, and even do some giveaways here and there. So definitely follow along and maybe get you a t-shirt.